Okay, hello. This is Ifeoma Odolami from the Odolami Law Firm in Cedar Knolls, New Jersey. And it's been a while. This is Ifeoma Odolami. It's from the Odolami Law Firm. It's been a while, but I want to get back in touch with all of you because there's been a lot of new exciting happening since the last time I came on live. So President Biden has made several moves that indicate that the Biden-Harris administration is pro-immigration. So I want to go over that with you. I'm just going to go over some of it, the ones that, because there are different things that he's talked about that he's going to do, and all of them I know um, are some are more important to you guys than others. So I just want to talk about those. So as you all know, there's been the excitement of the travel ban being removed, the Muslim ban being removed. What else? DACA is back. Um, what else? Let me see. There's DACA is back. The travel bans have been revoked, and then the enrollment in the migrant protection protocols that keep asylum seekers waiting in Mexico has been suspended. They haven't really indicated what they're going to do with that, but at least it's been suspended for now, so that's good. And so President Biden uh, uh, had three executive orders yesterday, and we're all really excited, waiting to see what he had to say. I know a lot of us were really hoping for something really meaty, but I think all we got from that was that he's told the agencies in charge that basically they need to go back and review the protocols in place and get back to him with the problems that are making it difficult or making it that would be a handicap to the Biden Harris administration, um, the way they want to promote immigration and immigrants, which is they're looking for a fair and humane way of treating immigrants, and they want to provide a fair and humane immigration law. Okay, so I'm gonna go over that, and let me say hello to PSC and Whiteman. How are you? All right, so let me go through that real quick and tell you what the executive orders were. There's one about the reunification of families. So Biden is creating a task force to reunite children with their parents. If you recall, there are about over 600 children at the border who were separated from their families, and they cannot find their families now. So the Biden administration is creating a task force to reunite the children with their parents, find out where their parents are, what's going on, and get the children back with their parents. So now, with regards to legal immigration, which I know a lot of you are interested in, let's talk about that. So I have some of the orders that the Biden administration signed. So I'm just going to go over with you guys. And I know a lot of you are really interested in knowing how the new laws affect you. Biden has indicated that he's looking to create a pathway for citizenship for people who are not documented. And as of right now, we don't have any information on that, and that's going to take a while because this has to go through Congress. There's a process to it. We all wanted to talk about. I hoped yesterday he would talk about the public charge rule and what he was going to do with it. And the public charge rule is that rule that has made it difficult for legal immigration. During the Trump era, it's pretty much cut legal immigration down by half. So what it means is that there's certain criteria that even a U.S. citizen who's trying to bring in a family member, if they don't meet that criteria, they may not be able to bring their family member into the United States or file for their family member. And for that reason, a lot of people have called the public charge rule a wealth test, making it seem like it's only people who are wealthy that can afford to file for their family members. So we were really hoping that that would be one that Biden would target, and he has targeted it. It's just that he's saying that I'm looking at it here. He's saying that he's asking for an immediate review of the agency actions on public charge inadmissibility. So he has asked the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, the Secretary of Homeland Security, and the heads of other relevant agencies to review all agency actions relating to the implementation of the public charge ground of inadmissibility. So he wants them to find out, to look into how it affects other agencies, such as the health agencies. In this era of coronavirus, it's been found that people who are exhibiting symptoms don't want to go to the hospital because they're worried that they could get into immigration difficulties by presenting themselves to the hospital. So those are the kind of things that I believe the Biden administration is looking to see how the public charge rules affect other agencies. And so basically what Biden did yesterday was basically ask a whole bunch of agencies to review certain areas because he wants to make sure that whatever the rules are currently are consistent with the Biden-Harris agenda, which is for a fair and humane immigration policy. So now, what else did they talk about? They talked about naturalization. And with naturalization, Biden seems to be making it a priority. He wants to look into how to improve the naturalization process. So he's asking the Secretary of State, the Attorney General, and the Secretary of Homeland Security within 60 days to develop a plan describing any agency actions which will help eliminate the barriers with regards to their existing naturalization process. So part of that would be, the long processing times. So it looks to me that the Biden administration is looking to, it says here actually, to substantially reduce current naturalization processing time. So that's a really great thing because the sooner you naturalize, the sooner you can file for your family members. So that's what they're looking to do. They're also looking to make the naturalization process more accessible to all eligible individuals, including through a potential reduction of the naturalization fee and a restoration of the fee waiver process. So basically what that's saying is that they're looking to reduce the filing fee for naturalization, which is currently $725 when you include the biometrics. And they're also looking to restore fee waiver. So for those who cannot afford to pay the filing fees, they can apply for a fee waiver and they can still naturalize. So those are really great things. So they're also looking at to review the policies and practices regarding denaturalization and passport revocation. So if you remember, there was a push by the Trump administration to denaturalize already naturalized citizens. So the Biden administration is looking at those policies with regards to that to make sure that they're fair and they're humane. So so that is those are positives, but in essence, we didn't really get much. We didn't get what we were expecting yesterday. We were expecting that there was going to be a whole lot of changes, but it's a start really because he's only been in office for 3 weeks, so we have to remember that. But nothing. I'm getting a lot of calls from people thinking that there's going to be a rush to give undocumented immigrants papers and green cards and all that. That's not going to happen anytime soon. But what we do know is that the Biden administration is looking into what the existing laws are right now to make sure that they comply with his administration's agenda. So so basically, what is that agenda? So Biden, the executive order says that they're looking to restore trust in our legal immigration system, and that's really important. In the past 4 years, we've had a lack of trust in the immigration system. We've had people who were, signing in, doing their yearly sign-in with ICE, who were deported from there, who were taken from there. They didn't get a chance to go back home, say goodbye, wrap up their affairs, they were reporting like they've been doing for the past years and thinking that the Trump administration will honor that, and it didn't. And so there's been a lack of trust in the legal immigration system. So what Biden is looking to do is to identify the barriers that impede access to immigration benefits and fair, efficient adjudications of these benefits, and make recommendations on how to remove these barriers as appropriate and consistent with applicable law. And he's also looking to identify any agency actions that fail to promote access to legal immigration system. So this is all good, you know. He talks about the final rule, such as the final rule with regards to the fee schedule and changes, which occurred, I think it was last year, when they were trying to increase the filing fees. So those are the kind of things that the Biden administration is looking to do. They're directing all the agencies to basically go back and take a look at all these policies, especially the policies of the last 4 years, which have been really terrible, and get back to him. That's really what it is. That's all that's happening. So we're all gonna have to have a little more patience, and then, you know, we'll see where it takes us. I know there's also there's another. I think that they also revoked that, as I think it's called, the Presidential Memorandum of May 23rd, 2019, which is supposed to enforce the legal responsibilities of sponsors of aliens. So what that is that if it goes to the affidavit of support. If an immigrant uses public benefits, they can go after that the person who signed the affidavit of support. That's always been the case, but it was rarely enforced. So this there was a presidential memorandum of May 23rd, 2019, and that is now revoked, is what Biden's executive order did. So basically, the executive orders are focusing on restoring faith in our legal immigration systems and strengthening integration and inclusion efforts of new Americans. And that's great. So what you should take from this is that even though some of these laws will take some time to implement, what you should take from this is that we're looking to get a faster process, hopefully. We're looking to make sure the Biden administration is looking to make sure that the rules and the laws that made it difficult to get immigration benefits are going to be reviewed, and if they're found to be unfair, they will be revoked. So, such as those asylum laws that were changed under Donald Trump, there was a lot of changes on the asylum laws. DACA is back, so that's great. The travel ban has been revoked. That's fantastic. So if you're from one of those countries, the Muslim ban, the travel ban, if you're from one of those countries, you should begin processing your papers right now. So I'm going to look through to see if anyone has any questions. Hi, Laverne, how are you? And then, hi, Clark. So, Agonda says, so what would you suggest someone who was hoping to naturalize? Do wait or just file now? You should file now. There's no reason to wait. You should file now. And as you know, when you file your paperwork, it takes a little while for the process. You know, you have the biometrics and then you have to interview. Right now, it's taking maybe a year to get called for an interview. So the sooner you file, whatever laws that, if they're positive, of course, it will be applicable to your filing. So there's no reason to wait. You should file right away. And if you remember, there was they changed the civic and English test so that it was a little more difficult. This was December, so the Biden administration is going to be looking into those kind of policies that were implemented to see whether it should be continued. So Laverne says, what about the ban that Trump put until the end of March? What ban would you be talking about, Laverne? Can you give me a little more information on that? Right? Let's see. So PSC says, should one wait to apply for their spouse? There's no reason to wait. You should actually get ahead of that so that you're already well into the application by the time, hopefully, the more advantageous policies come into place. There's no reason to wait. I mean, this administration is looking to make things easier. So, and we're already in the administration, so um, there's no reason to wait. We're happy to assist you if you need help with filing your paperwork. Our office number is 973-993-1900. So let me look through. I don't think there's any more questions, but I just wanted to come in and give you guys a little more information. But I just want you to guys to realize that, you know, the last 4 years were really horrible, but Biden's administration has, you know, they hit the ground running on immigration. Immigration is really important to them. And so we expect that they're going to be reviewing a lot of those laws, a lot of those policies that were really unfair to immigrants and their families. So, right. So, Laverne, what ban was that? Why you can, or what ban was extended from? I mean, that's kind of vague. There's been a lot of this. The past administration had a lot of bans in place, and I'm not remembering which one you're talking about. But if you remember it, you can call my office and ask, and I can get you more information on that. But I'm not sure which visa ban you're talking about. Um, So if you guys don't have any other questions, I'm gonna sign off now. But just follow my page because I want to make sure everybody's on top of, you know, what's going on with immigration, the changes that you expect, and how they affect you and your family. So I will do a series of lives to make sure that everyone's informed and educated, and that way you can make decisions that make decisions for yourself and your families, okay? All right, well, take care and I will be back.